Hi guys, this is Eleonor and Waco from Revolution. We are here at Watches and Wonders with Hublot and Ricardo Guadalupe, CEO of the brand. Thank you, sir, for having us in such an intimate space, showing us all of those wonderful references. Can we start with the biggest, most expensive, and actually very interesting, innovative piece, starting with the blue sapphire, fully integrated bracelet and case?
Yes, absolutely. So that's the Big Bang integrated full sapphire in blue this time. We launched it last year in crystal clear sapphire, and we demonstrate, thanks to this innovation in color, that Hublot is really the master of making sapphire watches.
Thank you.
It's not only the case, but also the bracelet, which is made of blue sapphire, in which we have put our own Tourbillon caliber movement with a micro rotor automatic at 12 o'clock, and I think that's that's a totally unique piece in our industry.
You know, with the big trend right now with stone dials and colored stone, it almost feels like it's fully made of a tanzanite stone, from bracelet to case. Can you tell us a little bit what you're actually wearing?
Yes, that's, I would say, for me the novelty of this Watches and Wonders salon, which is showing what is Hublot exactly, the art of fusion, which is connecting tradition and innovation. So a full integrated bracelet in carbon fiber, covered with Texalium, so to have this gray aspect. So it's aluminium and carbon on the top of the bracelet and the case, of course. 68 grams.
So on the wrist is phenomenal.
It's incredible. You don't feel it.
Yeah.
And again, same caliber with a tourbillon, sapphire bridges.
Right.
And I would say the movement is really part of the design of the watch as well. What we want is not to cover the movements at Hublot. We want to show the soul of a mechanical watch, which is the movement.
Now, I remember when Dubai Watch Week, the first, not Dubai Watch Week, I remember the first LVMH watch fair in Dubai in January a couple of years ago. You launched the first integral with the integrated bracelet. The evolution of that bracelet into these wearable sizes and these different materials as well has been phenomenal. What percentage of the watches now are you selling with integrated bracelets?
Yeah, for Hublot, it's a big challenge to come with a bracelet. As you know, we are known for rubber straps, and as soon as you come with a integrated bracelet, the competition is quite evident. But for Hublot, to really be able to sell integrated bracelet, we need to bring new materials.
Yes.
So we have a titanium, but I think it's too basic. That's why we brought the ceramic, black ceramic, colored ceramic, and this year we come with this full carbon, the sapphire, and I would say that it has taken its place, and my objective was to reach in 2-3 years 10%. Last year we were around 8% of our sales with the integrated bracelet.
I really think this is a very strong future for that type of watch, because it feels great on the wrist, and the fact that you're innovating in the bracelet itself is a big challenge, but also really cool when you can do it in such a great execution. Incredibly light on the wrist, and the price again was?
On this 120,
which is actually a pretty decent value proposition for that, for a micro rotor tourbillon.
Yeah, price is really interesting.
Okay, so let's go from that to another integrated bracelet watch. It's from the Richard Orlinsky collaboration, but now in a smaller dimension with kind of a more smooth,
Well, it feels that the edges of the artist, because as you know, Hublot has been collaborating with Richard Orlinsky since 2017.
Yes.
It's been 5 years now, and Richard Orlinsky happens to be the most exploited French artist in the world. His signature, the DNA, is all the sculpture that he's been doing with the edges, kind of the facets of the diamonds. And here, on the new version with the fully integrated bracelet, it's been polished. So to some extent, the edges are softened and rounder for something, I guess, more readable to wear.
Yeah,
I feel the presentation of the watch, but Ricardo, she sat on that side of the table. Ricardo, tell us about the watch, sir.
Yeah, the idea, first of all, the size. So to come back, we see, of course, more to 40, 41 millimeter.
That's great.
For men. And for the first time to have a metallic bracelet integrated, again, to try to be a bit different. So I think to add those facets a bit less edgy, as you said, gives really a strong identity to the watch. And as you know, to create a metallic bracelet, that's maybe the most difficult part to be really innovative in the design. And I think there we found something, a nice angle to really come with a watch that really this offer doesn't exist in other brands. And the rubber version is quite great as well. And of course, commercially, this is going to be 500 pieces limited edition. This one 250.
What's the price?
Here we're around 14,000, and I think 16 with the bracelet.
Fantastic. So maybe we can go from that to, well, so let's talk about Matthias Boutte, who is your in-house technical guru. The guy is one of the most extraordinary technical minds. I would imagine he's behind this incredible masterpiece that we have here, which is features the double axis tourbillon on 2 retrograde indications. Tell us a little bit about that, Ricardo.
Yes, so the masterpiece for us is what we call our haute couture horlogerie. You know, it's really where I let the people be creative and innovative. As you said, like Matthias Boutte, he has always disrupted and crazy ideas. Some are feasible, some others not. But yeah, he came with this idea of having showing a tourbillon, not just in 2 dimensions, but having a 3 dimension with the B-axis tourbillon, and in fact not just plugging the tourbillon in a dial, but having this case with a sapphire that goes further, and to have this amphitheater effect, to have really an incredible show, because at the end, technically it's complicated to realize, but the idea is really to have a show on your watch, you know, and after to have a different display of the time was the idea of using those bi-retrograde hour and minute hand. And we wanted really to focus on the movement. So titanium case, we didn't go crazy on the material yet on this watch.
And very wearable actually as
yes.
well. Yeah.
So really we have tried to work the ergonomy and to be able to really have a wearable watch, because some other previous masterpieces maybe were a bit too big, I must say.
Well, I mean, in the context of today, but
Yes,
I mean, they
of
were
course.
correct for back then.
Yeah,
you know?
that's right. That's
So
right.
in the context of today and in the context of wearability, Eleonor and I are trying to bring the mini watch trend back. And you have already made the perfect watch, the spirit of Big Bang, in this small size 32
millimeter.
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, tell me a bit about this, and can I wear this?
Yeah, why not?
I like it. I would totally wear it. You know, like,
We're bringing watch duality. You bring a watch
Yeah.
bracelet on one side, which actually has the function of just being a purely bracelet, and on the other end, you have your actual watch.
Yes.
no, but I would actually wear this size as a watch.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
cool.
great,
Yeah.
because it's true that
Yeah.
we have been focusing a bit more on women because we come with a white color with diamond setting. But I agree, and you know, this spirit of Big Bang collection has taken its place also in our collection. It's really our third pillar. We are selling quite almost 20% of our sales are made with the shaped collection, and yeah, we believe that again we wanted to shift the size, and we had the 39 millimeter. We came now with 32 base millimeter, and I think the result is great. Yeah.
Fantastic. Would it be possible for you to make a miniature Big Bang and call it the Mini Bang?
Yeah, of course.
Because I would buy that. I think it's awesome. It's so cool.
Yes.
Eleanor, what do you think of this size?
You know, on the classic Fusion, yeah, we were shifting all the collection a bit from 45 to 41, and we were thinking maybe going now to 28
Oh, wow.
millimeter on the classic Fusion.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, on a feminine standpoint, when you think of all the girls with all the stacking bracelets that they have, and usually when you have a father like mine where you're not allowed to wear a single bracelet next to your watch just because
yeah.
you cannot scratch it,
Yes.
now you kind of shifting to the thing where
So you're wearing bracelets next to your watch.
that's exactly what I'm saying, that now with a small watch, you kind of want to blend them together so the whole stacking now includes a watch with your bracelet.
I don't think your father would approve though, because
He
you'd
still
still be
wouldn't,
scratched
but
the watch, you know.
Now
But
I'm over 18, so I can do whatever I want.
that's all I hear.
Great.
Excellent. Ricardo, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
your
much.
time.
Thank you so much.
The watches are really cool. I have to say, I really dig the carbon fiber with this Texalium
really
finish
incredible.
to it. The Sapphire is an
the
incredible
Sapphire.
achievement,
Yeah,
but that
that's
feels
a very unique piece. We produce only 10 pieces, you know.
but that feels awesome on the wrist.
yeah,
Phenomenal
really.
piece. And I
I'm
have to
wearing
say,
it in,
the Orlinsky that
yeah, the
that
chronograph.
Fully
Yeah,
integrated, this
yeah.
one.
is
Yeah.
great. Thank you, sir. Really
Okay,
appreciate it.
thank you. Always a pleasure. Wade.
Pleasure's mine.